Everyone, welcome back to another meeting session with me, Helen. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Before we jump into today's topic, I want to say a quick disclaimer. As you can hear, I'm still learning English, so please forgive me if my pronouns or my sentences are not perfect yet. I actually want to invite you to learn it together with me. Let's make this channel a safe space where we can grow together, okay? If I make a mistake, feel free to gentle correct me in the comment section below. Anyway, let's talk about something really interesting. Have you ever looked at someone who is highly educated, super smart, and very logical, but then they make a decision that is so weird, wrong, or even creates a beginner problem? It makes you think, wait, how can someone the smartest piece of foolish? We often think the big problem in this world happen because we lack solution. We think we need smarter people or more money, but that if the really problem is because our way of asking question is totally wrong from the very beginning. Today, I want to share the story and the script from a book called Think Like a Freak. This book invites us to do something that our adults rarely do, to think like a child again, to be full of curiosity, to be brave enough to say I don't know, and to ask questions that look simple but are actually fundamental. Imagine you are in a football match taking a penalty kick. If you kick to left or the right, that's what everyone expects is normal, but data knows that kicking straight to the center actually gives you the highest chance to score a goal. But do you know why almost not professional players kick to the center? It's not because they don't know the data, it's because they are afraid of looking stupid. Think about it. If you kick to the left and fall, people will say, well, at least he tried. But if you kick to the center and he goalkeeper catches it easily, everyone will scream, what a fool! Why did he kick it straight to the goalie? Is it what the books want to break down? We as humans often do not act based on the best result. We act based on the social safety. We love to say I'm a logical person, but the truth is many of our life decisions are driven by pride, fear of speaking up, and fear of being called strange. We follow the crowd just because it's crowded, not because it's moving in the right direction. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you honestly said, I don't know? Not as a fake joke, but genuinely admitting you don't have the answer. It's very rare, right? There was an experiment where children were given a short story and then asked some question had clear answer, but some question had absolutely no information in the story. Do you know what happened? Most of the children still answered all the question. They just guessed, just the just so they didn't look like they didn't know. Suddenly, this habit does not disappear when we grow up. We just grow taller, and our habit of pretending to know grows bigger. Why? Because in our hands, knowing equals smart, and not knowing equals stupid. But the book said the most dangerous people in the world are those who are the most confident, but know the athletes, experts, and Parker in politics economics often make wrong prediction. Why? Because they are too confident to say I don't know. Thinking like a freak means having the actually humanity to say I don't know yet. So let me study in the first. Because as long as you pretend to know, you stop learning. Another big mistake we make is that we think we already know our problem, but usually we only know the symptoms, not the real illness. For example, someone may say, my problem is that I'm lazy, but if you dig deeper, they are not lazy, they are actually trivial or failing. Or someone says, my problem is I do not have capital or money to start, but the real problem is they just don't know where to start. When a problem happens, our first reflex is to find who to blame. We blame the government, the system, our family, our past. But when we busy ourselves with blaming, we stop the understanding of everything. Treats a problem like a map, not a money. That stop and ask honestly what data do we actually have here? Not opinion, not emotion, because data tells the truth. Well, our ego loves to lie to make us feel safe. We also love to compare ourselves to others, especially on on social media, we see their perfect result and we compare them with our own messy journey. That is a losing game from the start. Many bad decisions are made not because we truly want something, but because we are afraid of being left behind. We take a job we had just because we think my friend is already successful. I do not want to be left behind. And behind all this behavior, there is always one driver: incentive. And incentives are not always about money. Praise, social status, and fear of losing face are powerful incentives. Why do smart people make terrible decisions? Because the system gives them the wrong incentive. If admitting a mistake means losing your job, the people will choose to lie. That's simple. So, what can we take away from this beautiful book? To think like a freak is not a magic trick, it is a way of living. It means we stop looking sideways at what other people are doing and we start looking forward at our own path with clarity. It means we have the courage to ask different questions, to ask a priority based on data, and to be okay with looking a little bit strange or weird to the world, because the world doesn't change when we find new answer. The world changes when we are brave enough to ask question in a completely different way. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed the storytelling session, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what do you think about this book. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning. See you again the next midterm session with me, Helen. Bye bye.